Oh, that was a perfect shot. Oh, sweet Jesus. We just blew that disc back out. Oh, that's perfect. Get inside of that tree. What's going on, everybody? We're back out here. We're making another bear bite layout video. This time we're at also Municipal Park in Mobile, Alabama. It used to be one of my favorite courses. I don't get to play it nearly as much as I used to because I live on the other side of the bay now. But we're over here today because it's Christmas break. I ain't got nothing better to do, so it's time for another bear bite layout. Hopefully this goes great. These holes set up great for my shot, I think. I'm not super sure. I can't really remember all the holes, but I remember them pretty good, and I think we're going to be throwing some awesome shots, and we're going to have a good time. So let's get into it. This is hole one. It's a great shot. Realistically, I want to be right in between those two trees, flexing just a little bit, and then coming back into the basket. Obviously, we don't want to do that. That is wide. Oh, it's definitely not an ace. We didn't throw a single good shot for y'all, and I'm sorry. But we got more holes. This one is also not the greatest ace run because, well, it is a good ace run hole, but you can't see it from the tee box. Y'all can see it on camera, but also you can't see it that great. We're on hole 2 of the bear bite layout, also hole 2 of the course. I think like the first 4 holes, we'll definitely throw all those in there because they're just a good time. They're all pretty ace runnable. It's like your guaranteed birdies when you're playing a tournament. Sometimes you don't get them, but you want to. You really want to have all these. So the game plan for this hole is we're going to throw the hybrid thumber, and we want to get as close to that tree right there on the far left as possible because you also want to be right inside of it. So it skips right inside of it. All right, our aim point needs to be turned left. I'm a little nervous about it because if we do actually turn, it's a possibility we go too far left, but we're risking it for the biscuit. And there it is, too far left and long. Our angles and aim is just not where it needs to be. Oh, that's perfect. Get inside of that tree. Like I said, it's got to be inside. If it's outside, I don't think there's a chance we can make it. Well, you hate to see that, folks. All right, it's time to move on to the next hole. We're done here. All right, now we're on hole 3 of the bear bite layout. This one is a blast to play. I usually just throw the backhand and pump it straight down here and then skip towards the basket. But today, since this is a bear bite video, we obviously got to throw a hybrid thumber on this hole. I think we'll play a safe hybrid thumber down there to where that bush is. That's like the corner, and then the island kind of expands. I think we're going to throw right over the top of that. Should land somewhere where that no parking sign is. Oh, there we go. I think we got our aim back. Oh, maybe the hybrid thumber is the play because that was crispy. Let's throw a backhand just to see. All right, we'll go with the bloodthirst bear bite. Oh, sit down. Okay. Whew. We are playing it very risky. The bloodthirst about got murdered because I throw with a lot of torque, so this is spinning really fast. So basically all my throws, when they hit the ground, they skip pretty good. And I thought we just about skipped that right into this weird swamp area, but we didn't. And thank goodness for that. All right, guys, we're done with the A-hole. Let's move down here. So the shots are pretty similar. And just because of how safe I can play this one, and not look at that one. That one is so close to going into the abyss of filthy gator, swamp, nasty, gross goose poop water. Look at this. And we're all in the goose poops. We don't like that. I think the hybrid thumber is the play on this hole because the landing zone is so safe, so big. All right. We've just changed up my whole game plan for this hole. And I think I'm gonna start playing tournaments next year, so that'll be crazy. But here we are, we got this guy. Risky for no real reason. I threw it soft so I didn't have to worry about punching out the backside. We're gonna putt from both of them just to see what it looks like, see how we do, see if it really matters. Oh, well, let me tell you, it didn't matter from that one. Here, let's putt with the actual disc we threw. That was a better putt. But it is definitely a scarier putt. So we're gonna run it because that's who we are, that's what we do here. Let's see if we can make this one for y'all. Oh. Well, hit my bag right here. We got to throw a putt with the actual shot just to see. Dang. Thought I might have cashed it. Now, I will say my putting with my signature disc, the hybrid thumber disc, is a little insane. But that's because I've putted with it like a million times now. But we missed both putts, so realistically, it doesn't matter which one of those shots we have. We're taking par. Maybe we get lucky 2 out of 10 times we get the birdie. Let's get on to the next hole. We're gonna move on to hole 3, but it's hole 4 of the bear bite layout. All right, guys, so this hole is kind of like back in the day, I used to love playing this hole, but now it's a little too short for my shot, but thanks to Corey and NSH, we got the warp, and the warp kind of fits perfectly in that slot for these kind of holes. So we're gonna throw it, we're gonna run it pretty good. We're gonna try not to go too crazy because that same swamp that was over there is right behind that disc as well. Right behind that disc, right behind that basket. Get down, get down. All right, I think that's safe and it's a good shot. All right, guys, we're on hole 4 of the course, hole 5 of the bear bite layout. And as you can tell, this is a simple hole. Sometimes though, like I was telling you, they put the basket down there to the left, right up against the swamp. So for me, especially, I'm throwing a flex directly at the water, planning on it to flex into the basket. But actually, I don't think I've ever lost a disc on this hole, except for when I was throwing backhands on it. And so, hybrid thumber undefeated on this hole. And where the basket is right now, it should stay that way. But who knows, crazier things have happened. What's the first disc? I'm gonna hold these up. Which disc should be the first one we throw in this hole? Go down to the comments, stop, go down in the comments right now, vote on which one I should throw. And just like that, I'm gonna throw the one you pick. This is the strawberry lemonade. This is the Grizzly Glow. Just let me know. All right. Oh, y'all want to see the strawberry lemonade? Okay, perfect. That's deep. Never mind, this hole is longer than expected because I thought I was way past the basket and then it skips right under it. Okay, okay. All right, I see you, I see you. Oh, that's turned. Oh. Oh, like I said, we ain't never lost a disc on this hole. I was trying right there. Y'all made the right decision throwing the strawberry lemonade. Y'all seen it? That is actually parked, which is not really what we go for on the channel. We're going for aces, so 25 feet past the basket, 30 feet, whatever we got to do, but we're trying to get an ace, not a park job. All right, we got to stop turning it so much now. I guess we've heated up the arm. The ability to not turn them over has turned into, that's the ability we got. Oh, sweet Jesus. We just blew that disc back out. That is obviously a joke. I don't think my disc, I've never broken one of them. I don't know if you can break them. I'm assuming somebody might have, but you seen that? I just smoked that tree. Not a dent in it. We'll pick it up. I'll show you. I'm overturning it. That was a great little, this is the one. Oh, it's high enough and it's long enough. I'm gonna show y'all this disc to make y'all know that they don't break. I would die if I get up here and this disc was broke. It's not, it is not broke. There she is. You can still see like the sap residue. They strong, baby. And I put these things through the work. I hit trees like that. I hit brick walls sometimes. We hit all the things. And they gotta work hard. All right, folks, I think this is hole 6 of the bear bite layout. We've skipped a bunch of holes. I think this is actually as hole 15. It's a fun hole. I like it a lot. There are some other holes that we could play, but I'm trying to get in a bunch of videos today. So we're skipping to the nitty gritty, the ones that are actually like bear bite holes. And this one, no matter what, will always be one of my favorites because the uphill, the basket's sitting down there perched on top of that hill. It's just a fun shot to throw. Because this is a hole where everybody gets to feel like they got a big arm. I can almost ace this hole sometimes. We're going to see how the video goes. It may happen, it may not. My backhand is not nearly as consistent as my hybrid thumber, but we're going for that bucket. Let's see if we can do it. And we're on hole 15, hole 6, I think, of the bear bite layout. Obviously, we got the wild honey. Makes it easy to throw bombs and stick them. Oof. Well, that's not the shot we want to throw. So we need to take a little gas off the wild honey, throw it a little higher, and I think we got what we're looking for. Well, we did everything exactly right, but we should have aimed a little more inside. I didn't think it would flip up so much that time. Shout out to the Disc Golf Dyers Guild. Dave sent me this out, and it is such a sick die. And it's with one of my Hades. I don't know how flippy it is, but I'm assuming pretty flippy. Well, we didn't account for the flip because we threw it way to the right. It's a great shot. We almost went in the tennis court. See? Even trying to play the flip. Not only do I disappoint y'all, but I disappoint me to my core. Wicked watermelon, throw in the dad putt because, like I said, what's wild is this is actually the first wild honey we threw, so it's not a bad shot. It's not a good shot. God, but we barely threw it, it feels like. We just burned it into the ground, so it's not a good shot, not a bad shot, just a shot. There it is. That's the one y'all are going to see. That's the one y'all are going to see. Oof. We about cooked that. We about cooked it. So here we are, hole 18. If you've ever played disc golf in Mobile, basically everybody knows this hole. It's got the signature gap right out the gate. And then the hole finishes on an island down there. It's a nice, what is it, par 3 probably. Big deal in Mobile is 90% of holes are par 3s. Like this is a hole you basically just get par on. Some people do push for the birdie, but it's a lot more risk than most people really want. So obviously we're going to throw a dad, not a dad putt. We're going to throw one of these bad boys, a signature hybrid thumber. And since it's been so long since we played here, I think this shot will play great for me now. A little high. Get down. Oof. I threw it over a fence. This tee pad is slick. Oh, that was a great tree kick. Great tree kick. Let's do one more with a Grizzly Glow. Oh, that was a perfect shot. All we needed was some practice. That's really all my hybrid thumber. If I get like, I don't know, 4 shots. So if I went to a course and I threw about 4 shots on every hole with it, I will have it dialed. And I should. Usually it takes like 1 or 2 shots. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4. But in about 4 shots every time, I'll have it dialed on that hole to how I need to make it perfect to where it'll do exactly what I need to get out the gap. Here, that's a pretty sketchy gap because here, I'll show it to y'all a little bit better. So right here, for my shot, I needed to get really close to these trees over here on the right side. And then also I want to get it kind of close to that tree right there. So that obviously is a hard thing to do, because what'll end up happening is you'll hit one of those 2 trees. I did not hit this one on the right side, luckily, because that would have been a real bad spot. But on the, what was it, the second one, we almost had it dialed perfect, but we hit that second tree that we were trying to avoid, and that one was sick. I love that shot because the tree direction was so good. It changed the entire flight of that disc. Like, it was going in about the same place, but it literally changed the actual angle the disc was on. So it's crazy. We might have to slow that down for y'all so you can see it real good. But let's get up here, throw some shots, see if we can get the birdie. I don't think I've ever birdied this hole. I've gotten close. I lie. I think I have gotten a birdie here, but it was in doubles, so it doesn't really count. But let's get up here and get something happening. This right here is the sacrificial pumpkin spice. Let's see if it wants to cook or if it wants to be cooked. I'm trying to figure out how I want to. All right, yeah, this feels right. This feels right. All right, this is obviously a lot shorter than I usually throw this disc, so we're gonna see what we can do here. We're gonna try and obviously, I feel like, throw a laser beam. Wow, we landed safe on the island. Well, we got an easy par. Y'all seen it. I laser beamed that. This tree knocked it down and did all the little juicy things for us. And also, I think it slid under a root or something because I was surprised that it did stop. But great for us. All right, because that disc was a sacrifice, I feel like this is good marketing. We're going to leave that disc right over there on the island. We'll get over there so give y'all a better view. So there it is right there. I think you can see it pretty good right there. I'll zoom in on it. There's the bear bite layout. I think we might have skipped like 1 or 2 holes, but like, they're also not holes that I throw great shots on all the time. These are really the key hybrid thumber shots. So this is like, when I'm making content, I'll come play those holes. But that disc right there is for one of y'all. Whoever's watching this video, I appreciate y'all watching. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things, hit in those comments section. Let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you want to see. I'll make any video within reason. But there it is. Free disc to anybody who comes out here. Let me tell you, I'm going to post this video as quick as I can, but people play out here a lot. So if you found the disc already, hopefully you're in the comments and hopefully you tell me who you are, because I just want to say congratulations. It's your disc for $3. I'm just giving it away. It has expired. I'm only thinking I'm going to keep one of them, so I got 2 more that I'm going to do something like this where I give them away, sacrifice them to the people. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Remember, like, subscribe, get over here and grab this disc. Somebody will find that disc. Will it be you?